Hey guys, this is Jimmy. As we all know, Ho-Ho announced her split from her baby daddy number 4, Chris P. But then Chris P begged Ho-Ho to come back to him so she could sit by his fire. But then Chris P decided she had been hoeing around and the bitch needed to get away from his fire and make her own. Over $13,000 in donated money from a GoFundMe meant to put Little E in a decent home, and CNH still do not have a pot to piss in. They wonder why they are broke-ass rednecks while they need to get off their dead asses and find family-supporting jobs. What is portrayed in their shows is idiots wasting subscribers' money on nonsense. If only they would focus on providing their son a proper education and a decent home. CNH, two people that claim they want private lives, they want to homeschool their child to keep him out of public school. Chris P wants to live an isolated life on the property bought from a public GoFundMe. GoFundMe seems to be the newest, easiest way to get people to donate their hard-earned money for something that is claimed to be worthwhile, but instead the money donated is used for something entirely different. Chrissy keeps cutting, milling, and screwing away on his homeless-looking tarp-covered shelters. He seems to be only worried about what is best for him, because he sure isn't providing for his family. In this episode I'm going to visit Chrissy as he describes himself as an abusive narcissist, an alcoholic and addicted to adult videos. I bet he is going to blame everything on his son's mother that has gone wrong in his life. I hope those dogs don't step on those hot embers when they pop out of the fire. Well, let's get started. Hissy, I know you missed me, but I'm back to hear you bash your son's mother again. For fuck's sake, get a grip. Everyone knows you are self-centered, and are only crying for yourself, because your nuts are in a binder, because you got arrested, and Ho-Ho went to CPS to narc on you.
So, I go to court on the 9th. I have no idea what it is. I don't know. I was wondering, I'm like, is she trying to, take me to court for the land and try to make me sell it or buy her out or whatever? That's what I was thinking. And then I get there, and it's an emergency custody thing and a protection order or whatever, a protection thing.
So you went to the court on the 9th not knowing anything. I find that hard to believe. Did you all ride together?
I'm like, wow. So here I am at court, unexpected of this stuff. I walk in the courtroom at noon, just really thrown off guard. And I'm hearing about being abusive, substance abuse.
Wow, substance abuse, now we're talking. Being abusive? Do you have issues? You don't have to answer if you want to keep a secret.
Just wow. Just wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Before this, I don't have the paper, but I think it was supposed to be around this date, like yesterday or the day before, but she actually filed for custody. Like a custody thing before. And I'm sitting here like, man, I'm already going through this court stuff. So I'm like, why would you do that? And she's like, well, you told me that I couldn't take him out of the state and I want to go to my sister's or wherever. And I'm like, well, withdraw it and just take him. I mean, you know.
Wow, just take him. Do you even know how insensitive that sounds?
Like, I'm not trying to go through a freaking battle like that. I already have court. I'm already out here struggling. I'm broke.
Chrissy, I was struggling and broke too. until I got a real job working 40 to 50 hours a week.
Just can't do all this freaking fighting. So I'm like, withdraw it, and you can just take him with you to your sister's. I just want to be able to see him and be in his life, and maybe pick him up for weeks or 2 or whatever and spend time with him. I want to share him. I want to be fair.
Just take him. But Chrissy, what about you paying child support and providing him a decent place to stay while he's visiting you?
So we rode up there, and she withdrew it right in front of me. I've been with her for 8 years.
8 years? Just look how well you provided for her. Sewage problem, trailer court, rat-infested red house, endless camping trips, a moldy camper, and now a isolated homeless encampment. Yup, I can't understand why she would want to leave you. LOL.
You have no idea.
Those that have watched the Chris and Hollie show, you've seen it. I've carried her and Eliana around.
Chrissy, I remember you saying Ho-Ho did everything for you. Watched Elian, did laundry, edited videos, made all the meals, ran and got gas, helped make videos. Plus you both treated your son as a cash cow by using him in videos and GoFundMes. I would have to disagree that you carried them.
For 8 years, nothing but adventures. Going out to eat, dumpster diving, going camping. It's always been adventures.
You call it adventure? I call it living like gypsies. Always bouncing from one place to another, never living a stable life, eating at fancy restaurants because other people paid for it, hiding from CPS. The last few years living out of a moldy camper without running water. That's not an adventure, it's like living as a homeless person struggling for survival.
I've been nothing but a positive influence to him and her. I don't understand what I've done to deserve being attacked, being left, being like this.
Chrissy, I just explained it to you. Common sense people said for years the lifestyle you want to live is not good for your son. And I guess Ho-Ho wasn't too thrilled about living in a homeless encampment either. You reap what you sow, and you really haven't sowed much on this property, except a tiny tot cabin and a bunch of tarp-covered shanty shacks.
I've told her over and over, she makes it seem like, to people when she talks to them, she makes it seem like that I've told her to leave, get out of here. She's always been welcome here. Even when she came back from that other house, I was like, the camper's your safe place. She was talking about all the drama over there and what she's been through over there. And I'm like, well, just, stay in the camper, just relax, heal. You don't have to worry about anything. And instead of doing that, she wants to fight over my garage, fight over everything.
She wanted to fight over your garage? Chrissy, how many fucking garages do you have on this property? Sorry if I'm laughing my ass off right now, but that's really dumb to say.
The investigator has my phone. I have videos, other videos of her being like that. Back in my garage, being all aggressive, going through my stuff and personal stuff, and just oh man.
Oh man, but didn't you dig through all her totes and then threw her shit in the camper?
I even told her if she went back to her sister that didn't work out, she could come back this spring.
Chrissy, how nice of you to let her come back in spring. Will you lure her in again by sharing your fire, buying her favorite beer, and making her eggs?
That she's welcome here. Like, I've done nothing but welcome her.
Chrissy, you do realize there is a big difference between welcoming her, loving her, and providing for her.
I look at this land like my job. I've said it before. This isn't where I want to live. I don't want to build a home here. I just wanted it.
The land is your job? Well, it doesn't seem like your land job is providing enough for your family, or they might not have left. Plus, don't forget your donators bought that property for you, thinking it was going to be a home for your son.
To use this place as our fun place, just our home base, have a place to come to and camp, and not have to move to different camping places all the time, or being run off, or, you know, having people calling CPS everywhere we go.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
The haters! The haters!
People calling CPS, now why would they do that? Could it be they saw a child struggling with the lifestyle you were providing him? You see, Chrissy, it was your son struggling, not you.
I figured if we could just have a fun place, use this place to make great content, think bigger. I think outside the box. I don't put myself in just one thing, one choice. You know what I mean? I think outside the box. I have bigger goals than just, you know, either a house and just being stuck there. I would like to have land and a home somewhere and be able to go dumpster diving. Or
Chrissy, your goals are kind of fucked up. You had a son 8 years ago, and your goal should be to provide the best lifestyle for him, not you. I think you should think outside the YouTube job box and maybe start working a family providing job.
or whatever. I had this land and fix up, you know, the camping trailer like we were doing, going around parking lot camping, dumpster diving, camping, and then have a home base that we could come back to. That's the way I look at it.
Chris, get a fucking job and support your family, you asshole.
I guess some spoiled people just have no patience. They don't want to set goals and work towards a goal to make things happen. They just want it right now, and they want you to do it.
Now that's a weird statement coming from a guy that sat in a paddle boat floating down the lazy river watching his woman count up all the GoFundMe money and other donations. My point being, you didn't want to get a job and be patient saving money. It was faster and easier to set up a GoFundMe and dry beg on your YouTube channel. Chrissy, don't cry for yourself. I'm sorry if the truth hurts. After all, you put yourself where you wanted to be, and tossed your family's dreams of a nice warm house to the curb. Well, Chrissy, I've stayed long enough for today, so I'm going to get rolling. Don't forget to make it look like you're struggling, so you can keep dry begging so people send you beer money. I know you're a broke-ass lonely redneck, but I wish you wouldn't start crying every time I leave.
You learned something from this video. Hope you learned something from this video.
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's alright, because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. Well, that's alright, because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie.
That's it for today. I look forward to reading your comments and chatting with you all. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Until we meet again, this is Jimmy, signing off for now.